Hello everyone, the Dangerous Christmas Journey has started inside Souls, and we also have the Christmas login. Now for the Dangerous Christmas Journey, there's not going to be a lot you're going to be doing besides just doing your dailies. It looks like there should be no problem achieving the 90 if you do play this every day. But if you're like me and go and just discard all your runes at once, make sure you save a couple of them there so you can do the in-between days, otherwise you might be missing out on one of those tasks. Now I will say, I'm not too crazy of the gameplay of this event, but I still did get some decent rewards. It didn't help that my very first roll was landing right on one of those monster traps. Luckily I didn't have anything inside it, but I did grab a Rochelle on my first pass around. I will say it did make me nervous in the fact that when I landed on one of those monster traps after I grabbed Rochelle, it doesn't just grab the last reward that you picked, it decides on its own one random reward, so there's a good chance I could have lost Rochelle there. So where the monster tile is clearly bad, the Destiny card seems to be a 50-50 in my opinion. I say this because the effects of this will either be clearing and resetting the board or collecting all your rewards. And I only saw the one that cleared the board, which pretty much made it where anything I was going to see ahead of me was going to make it unattainable and give me something else. But I imagine the one that's collecting all the rewards could be a good one if you actually had stuff to collect inside your hand. To get better rolls inside the game, you could try blowing into the microphone on this. Shout out to my Zelda 3DS fans there, if anybody ever played that game, but that's what you'd have to do, blow into it to kind of create a wind effect. Don't think it's going to work on the iPhone though. But overall, I am seeing a lot of good rewards in this. I mean, I'm seeing light dark heroes. Obviously, I got Rochelle, I saw an Abala, and I'm even seeing some of those stones when you go and need to change the 5th option on your legendary rune. Which, speaking of legendary runes, I have seen a lot of people talking about the Might of Despair divine rune there and saying that you can only get that double hit once. I get multiple double hits on mine. Remember, it's a 20% chance, so you can get it more than once in a round. At least I see it all the time when I'm going into the Abyss there and I'm hitting the monster maybe like 3 or 4 times doing doubles. But if you are free to play and you're not planning on spending on this, I think we're going to end up somewhere around that 25-30 journey mark, and all that means is you're going to make it back around to the start position inside the game. Getting that Destiny card, having a refresh, that does not count as one. So think Monopoly wise that you have to pass go to collect your 200. Well, really you don't have to pass it, but you know what I mean, land on it there. But that does mean that we'll be getting a Zagrako, possibly a legendary piece of equipment, and if we're lucky, getting one of those ancient souls. There is a frame at the 10 journey mark, and if you look at the 14 journey mark, we have a Christmas Noah there. And you can see at day 9 of the Christmas login event, we have the Christmas Minerva. If you're wondering how you equip these things, go up to your account profile there, you know, the little image of whatever character you selected, and you'll see the outfit right inside there. Now, it only shows Noah and Minerva in there so far. I can only imagine with the events coming up, we'll be seeing one for Billy Bob too. I at least hope so. It'd be kind of stupid to have 2 out of the 3 Christmas outfits, but this is where you go and can change them back and forth. They did push the Deep Forest event back till tomorrow just because it was a little bit too crowded, but that means we can finally collect our stuff inside the Souls Quest Carnival event. Just don't do like I did and grab a Taros thinking it was a Selena. Now a couple of cosmetic things inside the game that came with the update today is we now have our engraving got moved up to the top right and we have a slot waiting for the artifact. And if you look on the screen of all your heroes, you'll now see that there's going to be a little gold emblem around some of them if you're far enough inside the game. But that will be partially completed if you make it to 11 stars and unlocked engraving. Once you finally get them to level 10 on the engraving, that's when it's going to complete all the way around. And then every 10 levels after that, you're going to get a little dagger that sticks out. So there wasn't really a lot else that I noticed with this update here, nothing that really jumped out at me. But if you guys do want to know more about divine skills inside the game, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.